Welcome to Lesson 9 of the Breaking Cycles series, Setting Boundaries and Accountability, Protecting Your Identity and Progress. Why boundaries and accountability matter. You have understood the roots, that is trauma, dishonor, shame, and the patterns. Identified the cycles, began the process of breaking them. Now comes the question, how do you sustain the change? Because awareness without structure leads back to repetition. This is where boundaries and accountability come in. Boundaries are the limits you set to protect your mind, your body, your environment, your time, and your identity. Accountability is the support system that keeps you consistent, honest, and aligned. Without boundaries, you stay exposed. Without accountability, you stay inconsistent. Together, they create protection and stability. Let's have an awareness how freedom requires structure. Many people want freedom, but they resist structure. They think, I should be able to control myself. I don't need help. I'll just try harder. But the truth is, freedom is sustained by structure. If access is easy, if triggers are everywhere, if there is no system, then patterns will return. Awareness says, I need to create an environment that supports who I am becoming. Let's carry out a reflection exercise and identify where you lack boundaries. Example 1, digital exposure. Late night phone use, then you go on scrolling, find yourself triggered, and then that behavior. The issue is not just discipline, it is lack of boundaries. Example 2, environment. Being alone constantly with no structure. That's easy access to triggers. Where is the boundary? The environment is unprotected. Example 3, emotional boundaries. You feel overwhelmed, you don't process, then you escape. Where do you lack boundaries? There is no emotional structure. Example 4, no accountability. No one knows your struggle, no check-ins, no support, so you stay in cycles alone. Boundaries show you where you are exposed. Accountability shows you where you need support. Now, how do you build boundaries and accountability practically? Step 1, identify your weak points. Ask, where am I most vulnerable? For example, when it comes to time, is it late at night, in a place alone, with emotional triggers like stress or loneliness? And what access do you have? Is it the internet? Is it the phone? You see, clarity reveals where boundaries are needed. Step 2, set clear, specific boundaries. Not vague, but specific. For example, say that you won't use the phone after a certain time. Commit yourself to not staying isolated for long periods. Limit access to triggering content. Structure a daily routine. You see, boundaries must be practical and enforceable. Step 3, create environmental protection. Design your environment to support you in keeping devices away at night. Stay in shared or open spaces when possible. Build intentional routines. Make it easier to succeed than to fail. Step 4, establish accountability. This is where you choose a trusted person, a mentor, a support partner. Create regular check-ins, honest conversations, and progress tracking. You see, accountability keeps you grounded. Step 5, build consistency through routine. Structure your day. For example, have a morning routine with clarity and intention. Have a midday awareness check. and then have an evening reflection. This consistency will build stability. How does all this connect to your identity? Boundaries are not restriction. They are identity protection. When you set boundaries, you are saying, this is who I am becoming, and I will protect it. Accountability is not weakness. It is commitment to growth. You are no longer living passively. You are living intentionally. Let's conclude what this really means. Setting boundaries and accountability means you stop leaving your life open to chance. You create structure around your growth. You protect your identity. You build consistency. And over time, what used to feel difficult becomes natural because your environment, your structure, and your support system are now aligned with your transformation. Now let's make this declaration. Say this slowly. I set clear boundaries in my life. I protect my mind. I protect my body. I protect my identity. I build structure around my growth. I am consistent. I am supported. I am committed to becoming who I was meant to be. See you in Lesson 10. Good luck.